So, how did that feel?
Feel?
Yeah, how was that?
Man, I get nervous when I channel.
Yeah, I know. You were kind of itchy and...
Oh, it's because what comes out.
Yeah. How was that? Was it different to other sessions you've had and, you know,
Yeah,
the
for
higher
sure.
self? You had Archangel Michael come through. He was strong. He's been here twice this week. That's really cool. Very strong today, though.
It just came through as like yellow energy, and that was it. And that's all that came through was just voice with yellow energy.
That's the Archangel
Yeah.
realm. It's the yellow, the golden energy, from what I understand. Yeah. Very cool. Well, so how did you find that experience then?
Good.
Thought it was good?
Yeah, it's good.
Would you recommend it for anybody else?
Sure.
Yeah?
For sure.
How did it feel like hearing yourself talking like that?
Very weird and a little creepy.
I know, you kind of freaked out a couple times. You opened your eyes and you kind of knew that.
Yeah, you go, I don't want to say that.
Yeah, that was like, that's how my other client was the other day. But anyway, well, I want to say thank you for doing this anyway. And we'll talk about the video, whether I should post it or not.
Awesome.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Like an old temple, but I'm not like part of the temple. I'm on like the outsides of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not allowed in it.
You're not allowed in it?
No.
Are you, do you feel like you're in a body right now?
Yeah.
You do. Take a look down at your feet and tell me what they look like.
There's sandals.
You have sandals? What color are the sandals that you have on?
Like tan.
They're tan. Take a look at your body and tell me what you're wearing.
Some robe.
Some robe, did you say?
Robe, yeah.
A robe. What color is the robe?
White.
It's white, beautiful. So you're wearing tan sandals and a white robe. Is there anybody else there with you?
No.
Nobody else is there with you? Describe what this temple looks like.
It's got like big pillars.
There's big pillars. Are the pillars on the outside or the inside?
Inside.
They're on the inside. So you're on the inside now?
No, I'm on the outside looking at it.
So describe where the pillars are. What are they made
It's
of?
like part of the. It's like part of the buildings, like big pillars that go up, like skyscraper almost, but not quite because they're all out of stone.
They're all out of stone. Hmm. What brought you to that temple today? What's your job there? What do you do?
There's no job, not allowed in it.
What's stopping you from going inside?
A gate.
There's a gate there?
Yeah.
What kind of gate is it?
It's a stone gate.
It's a stone gate?
Yeah, it's stone gates like blocked by people. They're not allowed to go in the city.
Are there many people on the outside of the gate?
No.
Just yourself?
Yep. And I'm in a distance, like I'm not near the gate or the city, like I'm in a distance near in a forest.
You're in the distance?
Yeah, like I can see the city from a distance.
Okay, and why are you keeping from a distance? Like, do you live on the outside of the temple?
Yes.
And what is your house like? Are you near your home?
Yes and no, like a halfway point.
You're like a halfway point. And what are you doing at the halfway point? Is there something there that has your focus?
It's like a safe point from like halfway point from my house to the city that I don't really go past. It's dangerous for me to go near the city.
It's dangerous for you to go near the city. Why would it be dangerous for you to go there?
Because I can't be seen by people.
You can't be seen by people.
No.
Why is that?
Because they'll hold me captive or they'll put me in jail.
Why would they do that? What is it that you do that would want them to capture you and put you in jail?
Well, I'm not a citizen. Don't belong there.
You don't belong there?
It's like trespassing if I go there.
Are you from a different land or different area? Like,
Yes and no.
can you describe for me where you're from then?
Well,
Like
I don't live in the city, I live elsewhere. And I'm not allowed in the city or to go near the city, so I stay away from the city.
you stay away from the city. So what would be the reasoning that you wouldn't be allowed in? Do they not allow visitors into the city?
Not visitors like me.
What is it that you do? What do you do during your days?
Meditate.
You meditate? Is that what you do for your job, or
I don't really have a job.
you don't really have a job? So where do you do your meditating?
At home. Sometimes out in the forests. Around my home.
Let's go to your home. I want you to take me to your home and describe to me what that looks like.
It's made of rock.
It's made of rock. What kind of rock is it made of?
Stone. Stone.
Stone. Did you build it?
Nope. Nope, I found it.
You found it? And is it like 1 story or 2 story?
No, it's underground.
It's underground. Is it like...
More of like a den.
It's like a den. Oh. So can you describe the inside for me?
When you walk in, there's a bench to the left, and there's almost like a pit, a fire pit, on the across the entrance to the northwest. So if I was like to look straight and a little to the left, it'd be in the corner.
And that's like a fire pit?
Yeah.
What do you do there?
I have fires there.
Mm-hmm.
The bench I sit at.
So is the fire mainly for heating, or do you
Yeah.
do other,
Yeah.
do you cook there
Yeah,
too?
for heat. Yeah.
For
For
heat?
fire.
So what else is in
And to the
there?
right, I have a bed.
Mm-hmm. Is it
It's
just...
not made out of. It's not like an actual bed, but it's like a bunch of fabrics laid on top of each other, like that I found.
Mm-hmm. And do you live in there alone, or do you
Yeah.
have family?
Yeah, no, alone.
You live there alone. So you, during the days you meditate, what else do you do there?
Just look for food.
Just look for food.
I usually just spend most of my days wandering and thinking.
Wandering and thinking. How far do you wander away from your home?
Not too far.
You said there's a halfway point.
Yeah, not too far. Not too far because I like to keep safe, knowing where I'm at, and don't stray too far because I don't want to get lost.
What kind of trouble is out there that you would be worried about?
Animals, other people.
Animals and other people? What kind of animals are around you there?
Wolves.
There's wolves? So do you, your home, is it in a wooded area?
Ants too. Ants.
There's ants?
Bugs. Usually have to rub some berry on my skin in order to get the scent on it to get wean off other things.
And what does that do? Does it keep the bugs away from you?
Yeah, and it hordes off other things. It's the scent of the berry.
Would the berry not attract
No.
things as well?
No, it's like a bitter.
It's a bitter. Very cool. So you do that before you go wandering, do you?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll just collect it, keep it just in case. It's a leaf too that I use with it.
A leaf?
Yeah, a sticky leaf.
A sticky leaf. And what does that do?
Rubbing the two together, it makes this scent. And I use that to keep things away. Bugs, and some animals.
Okay. So you said that there's a temple. Have you ever been to that temple?
No.
And what kind of temple is it? Is it a...
It's just civilization. There's like a lot of people that live there.
And what area is this in, where you're seeing this temple?
Feels like China.
China. So the people that live in the temple, are they, do they have the freedom to come and go from there?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
But you're not allowed to go in there.
No, I stay away from them.
Was there some kind of friction or confrontation with them that they would not allow you in there? Were you banned from there?
No, not banned. I just, my lineage and heritage does not really have anything to do with that location. And from where I'm from, I've strayed and wandered a far away, so it's not like I have any part of these people, so I stay away from them. And yeah, they don't like they don't really like new people or new faces, so they stick to who they know and who they trust. And I'm not really someone they know, so they don't really like people they don't know. So I really just do my thing and stay away and do my thing. And every now and then, I'm really iffy if they see me or find me or if I'm anywhere near them, so I just stay away. And some people have been okay, but some people are not so okay, so I'm really iffy about who I come across, so I just kind of avoid everybody. So...
And what is your lineage? You said you're a different lineage. Where are you from?
I came from a different town.
And what was that town?
It got burnt down, and I don't remember much about it.
Why would it get burned down?
The army, not really army, but like the culture in charge took over.
Mm-hmm. And so you lost your village? What happened to all the people that were there?
Mostly captive or burnt, or just burnt down, or taken over, and just like new ownership and new rules. And for my family that was there, they are no longer, so I left and had to fend for myself, and ended up at some other place that found people to feed me and kind of take care of me and teach me stuff. And eventually I just left that place because I didn't feel like it was my place to be.
So now you just keep to yourself
Yeah.
more than anything?
Yeah.
Okay. So right at the moment you said you're at the halfway point. When you're at that halfway point, what happens? Is it a secluded area where you can watch the temple, or?
Yeah.
Yeah? And what are you watching for when you're there?
I just like the scenery.
You just like the scenery?
It's like a nice place to see the structure.
Yeah.
Not really allowed there, so it's nice to just kind of see it from a distance.
Do you not have any, or are there any people that live near you? Is there other,
No.
you're just completely on your own? Or?
Yeah.
And how old are you at this time?
Well, I got a big beard, and it's gray, so I'd go with my 40s.
Your 40s. How long have you been there on your own?
Long time.
A long time.
Well over 20 years, almost 25.
That's a long time to be on your own there. Has there not been anybody near you since then?
They come and go, but no one I stuck around with.
Are they just people that wander, or?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd watch my footing, and I'd keep quiet, and I'd make sure that I didn't really make too much noise, because I didn't want anybody to really know I was around, because they'd get startled. Since I usually rolled solo and on my own.
So you enjoy that then, being by yourself?
No, not really. Got really lonely.
It got lonely?
But I never really felt alone, because I always had my team.
And what is your team?
My team, energy.
So you have like an energy team with you? Where are they from? Like what?
Me.
What do they do for you?
Oh, they're my helping team. They were my friends. They were my best friends. They were the ones that look after me and made sure I stayed safe and didn't go hungry or lonely or just compassion. They're pure love and compassion. That was part of me.
Nice. So they were with you all the time?
Always.
Yeah. So for the 25 years that you're there, you had company then with your team. Did they communicate with you?
All the time. All the time.
Could you see them? What did they look like?
Light.
Like light? And how many were there with you?
Oh man, too many numbers. They're scattered everywhere.
They're everywhere? Could they give you answers to questions?
Oh yeah.
So did you ever ask them why your village was burned down, or?
Yeah, you just said that it was all part of contracts.
Was all part
All
of
part of a
contract?
contract, all part of life contracts, all part of just life, full of life, just how things are meant to be. It's nothing personal. It's nothing to be. It wasn't anything personal. Like it was my fault. Everything that I did, because I asked lots of questions of why me, why did this have to happen. And usually got rid of the same questions. It's not my fault. It wasn't me. I didn't do anything personally. It wasn't that I had to be. It's just the way that life is and how things are.
So that,
It wasn't supposed to be a fairness or fair life being like anything to be an up or down. It was just this is the situations and the cards dealt. It's like the situations that just that's what I had to deal with.
wow. And what, like, time period is it when you're living there now?
I'm not sure. I honestly don't even know what time it is or day. Just that night falls and day comes.
Yeah. And what's happening around you now, where you are? Tell me more about what's going on right now.
I just listen to nature usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, just listen. Listen to my favorite places, like going to the creeks and listen to the waterfall and going around all like places I can go fish. Always by the streams.
Nice. And your team is always with you?
Yep.
Very cool. All right, well, let's close that scene there where you're living in that den near the temple. And we're going to move to another time and place where there's information for you. And you can be in that place now. And tell me what's going on around you now.
I'm in a different place that's still a forest.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just lots of trees, like almost like oak trees.
Nice.
There's just like lots of oak trees around me.
And take a look at your body and tell me what you look like.
Skinny. I got like a brown suit, like a brown like coat, long coat, a really long coat.
A really long brown coat?
Yeah, like leather.
Mm-hmm. And what have you got on your feet right now?
Really like long leather shoes, like weird weird tips. Like they're like pointed tips.
Mm-hmm. And take a look at your hands and tell me if you're carrying anything.
Yeah, I'm holding a stick.
You're holding a stick? What's special about this stick that you're holding?
I carved it.
You carved it?
Yeah, I found it, carved it, and just put a whole lot of designs that I like. And I usually keep like a knife in my other belt waist. By my waist and my belt.
Mm-hmm.
I usually use for like, carving stuff in it. Like a wiltering knife almost.
Mm-hmm. And are you male or female?
Male.
You're a male. And how old are you now?
Or I'd say 27,
27.
25.
And what are you doing in the woods right now?
I'm just sitting.
Are you just sitting there? Are
Yeah,
you waiting
just
for
listening.
something?
Just listening to the noises.
Okay.
Just holding my stick with it in the ground.
Is there something you're listening for in particular?
Just listening to the sounds of nature. just sitting.
Is there anybody else around you there? Any other people near you?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. And this forest that you go into, is it near where you live or in a town or outside of town? Where is this area that you go to?
It's outside of. It's a little far. It's a little bit of ways from where I own my farm.
You have a farm?
Yeah, I have a farm. With
Okay.
family, and wife, couple kids, 4 kids.
4 kids.
Yeah, 4 kids.
What kind of farm do you have?
It's like a sheep farm.
A sheep farm. Nice. Let's go to your farm. Take me to your farm and tell me a little bit about how it is there. How many sheep do you have?
I don't care. I hate it.
You don't like
I don't
it?
care. I hate everything about it.
Why is that?
I just hate it. I hate it. I hate my life. I hate it. I hate it. I hate everything about it. The kids, I don't care. I don't care about being there. I hate my wife. She has facial hair. She has facial hair.
Wow. So you don't like your life
No,
there?
I hate it.
How many kids do you have?
I have 4 kids.
And how old are they?
Like, I love them, and I love my kids, and I love it there, but I hate it. I hate it. I hate everything about my house. I hate everything about my house. I hate everything about my life. I hate everything about where I live. I hate the rain. I hate the rain.
Do you get a lot of rain there?
I get lots of rain. I hate the rain. And all I smell is like wet, moist, like ground, dirt, and manure smell, and it sucks, and I hate it.
Where is your farm located?
Oh, it's England.
Oh, you're in
It's
England.
England. It's England.
Wow. And what about your wife? What's her name?
I don't. Georgia?
Georgia? And when you look into her eyes, do you recognize who she is?
Oh, yeah.
You recognize that soul?
Yep.
And what about your children?
I'm barely there.
You're barely there.
I'm barely there. Like,
So-
I just, I look at them and look at their faces and just think, I'm barely here for you guys.
Why is it that you're not there very much? Where do you
Because
go?
I just hate being there, and I'd rather be in the forest instead of being there.
Do you do anything in the forest that helps?
Yeah, I meditate, and
Oh,
I
you
talk to my team, and I do a whole lot of work out there that I just don't want my family being around seeing, I guess.
What would that be?
I don't know. I'm just getting a big block on it. I don't know.
So you're out there with your team.
Yeah.
You prefer being there on your own? And
Yeah.
what team is this? Is this the same team?
Yep, same team. Exact same team. Exact same energetic team.
Do you work with them in the forest?
Yeah.
So what kind of work do you do with them there?
I was moving stuff.
You're moving stuff?
Yeah. Like, not moving, like I'm not physically moving stuff, but I'm watching things move, like rocks move.
You're watching rocks
Like
move?
holding a stick and watching rocks move.
And how big are these rocks that are moving?
Like maybe 1.5 foot in diameter.
A foot and a half? And where are they moving to?
Just one end to another end. Just like one place to another place.
Why would they be moving?
A spirit's moving it.
Are they building something?
No, they're just moving it. Just one spot to another spot and moving one rock to another rock or to another spot and just picking up one rock and moving it over and picking up another rock and moving it over.
What would be the purpose of doing that?
Practice.
Practice?
Practice.
What are you practicing for?
Moving rocks with my team. Moving rock, like there's a spirit, there's a spirit that's moving the rock.
And who is the spirit? Can you see them?
No, I don't see anything. All I see is the rock moving and nothing around it.
Well, focus on that rock and use your intuitive skills to see through the veil, to see that spirit that's moving the rock, and describe what it looks like and who it is. You have the ability to tap into all your skills.
It's just something that looks like the juggler. It's the Sparuk.
It's Sparuk.
Yeah, it's Sparuk.
And what does he look like?
It looks like the juggler from a video game that I remember playing. Chrono Trigger.
Like a juggler, like a...
It's a character, just a character from a video game that I remember.
So he's carrying the rocks from one place to another place?
Yeah, like he's picking it up and then putting it down.
And how is he doing that?
With his arms, 2 arms.
Oh, he's using 2 arms.
But it's like the strength, the weight doesn't really matter. He'll just pick it up.
And how is he able to do that? What if it was a really big rock? Would he still be able to?
Yep, he'd still be able to pick it up.
Even if it was like a ton?
It's like weight doesn't matter to it.
And why would weight not matter? What does he do that cancels out that factor of weight?
Strength.
Strength? So he just picks it up. Is it a mindset or something that
I
he...
think so.
Ask him what it is he does that's so special that he can pick up any rock without the weight factoring into it. That he can pick it up effortlessly.
When he touches it, he changes the structure of the molecules, that the weight is not weight. It comes like the feather, like light like a feather.
So how does he do that? What is special about when he touches the rock? What is he doing to make it weightless?
Manipulating it.
He's
manipulating the weight. It's manipulating the molecules and the weight.
And how does one manipulate the molecules?
Energy.
Energy? Does he have energy?
He is energy.
He is energy. So does it have anything to do with like density or frequency or?
Totally. Everything about density and frequency, time and space.
So would he be able to apply that technique to anything?
Yes. No, not everything.
No.
Some things yes, majority of things yes, some things no.
What wouldn't he be able to do that to?
And the molecules can't change. Some things molecules can't change.
Some structures,
Yes.
their molecules can't change?
Yes.
And like what kind of structures?
Some metals you can't change.
Some metals? Oh, okay. So why are you sitting there watching him? Is he teaching you?
Nope.
Is he bored?
Sort of.
He's just moving rocks?
It's more or less a friend that I brought with me when I switched over galaxies. It was an energy I brought with me that was still living energy that came when I merged.
And which galaxy did you come from?
Andromeda. I originated on Andromeda. On Arcturus.
And Arcturus?
Birthed from that energy source.
So Sparuk is there. Can you ask him if he can answer some questions for you?
He's hesitant.
He's hesitant?
Depends on which question.
Depends on which question. Well, how about how long has he been with you?
Long time.
A long time?
Long time.
Ask him.
Asked him what his origins, where his origins are, and he won't tell me.
He won't tell you where he's from?
Just his origins. All he says is that he was originated the same place I came from. It's
And-
one of the other creatures that lived in that atmosphere.
So can he tell
It
you
was
where...
from a long time ago, like almost 2 million years ago.
So you both originated in the same place? Or
Yeah.
from the same place?
No. It lived once in the same atmosphere, but there wasn't its origin at all.
So what was his origin then? Where did he come from?
It's like almost 5 million years ago.
Almost 5 million years ago?
All I can see is some planet that looks purple.
A purple planet? Ask him the name of the planet.
The letters just don't even make sense.
That's okay. Spell out what you're seeing.
It's not even letters.
It's not letters.
Some language I can't even understand.
So it's a purple planet.
Yeah, all this got shown was like characters that I don't even understand.
Can you ask him to decipher them for you and help you to understand in your language?
Said unperceivable.
Unperceivable? What dimension does that planet belong to?
All it said was the understanding of life. Its understanding of life is just not perceivable. And all I got was stop asking questions of things you won't understand.
Well, we're trying to figure out a few things. So what about what was his original purpose coming from that planet? What was his
Help.
It was to help?
Yeah.
And who is he supposed to help?
Came here to help me in my soul. That's why
came-
he merged with it and blend with my energies. Like it lives with me. It lives in my heart.
And how does he help you? What's the main thing he helps you with?
It's waiting to help. Got sent here. Got told. Other beings told him you have to work with me.
What other beings told him that?
Higher. Ones that are orchestrating to help things. Help here. Help everything.
So he chose you, or you were chosen for him?
No, I was chosen for him. I was a captain. I demonstrated a whole bunch of bravery and they appointed me as captain. So I did a whole lot to demonstrate that I was worthy enough and I was chosen. So out of a whole other different energies, they chose me because I was good enough to do the job and was able to do it. And they seen potential that I was to succeed, so they sent me.
So you came from the same gout planet, the purple planet,
At one point,
and you're not sure of the name of that planet?
no, I don't understand the name of the planet.
So when he was chosen for you as like a guide, I guess, or helper.
Yes.
So what is the main thing he needs to help you with?
Learn
To learn?
and practice
And what are you learning and practicing?
that it's real. That it is real because I can't see it. And that there's things that are living that are real that cannot be seen. But still impact, influence, and have opinion, and have or his opinion, and deserves opinion.
So is he helping you to recognize those things that you can't
Yes.
see?
Yes,
And these things that you can't see, what is the purpose of understanding them?
that's part of life. and that it's life that's here that get neglected.
Okay. And is that part of your purpose here, to
Yes.
understand that?
Yes.
Can you ask him what your main mission is here that he's helping you with?
Grow.
To grow?
Yeah, we're all here to grow. It's here to help me grow. It's here to grow in its form and its shape and what it is now in this moment. Because it used to be other things too, in time, in the past. It's here as a guide and a helper.
This guy, this
And it's
Saruk?
here, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's like a helping guide. It's not showing me here in my arm, like it's part of the meridian. It comes out the meridian. The meridian's in my arm.
And he's showing you what?
That it like comes out. That he comes out of the meridian in my arms.
He does?
Yeah, and then it goes back in through like the energy system. So like it lives in like the energy system.
So Saruk is like an energy that lives in your meridians?
Yeah.
And how does...
And it can like leave and like go in and out when it wants to.
And that helps you grow?
Well, it's like part of me.
Does everybody have this kind of...
Yes. Everybody has this ability to have something that can work with them that does the same thing, because things leave in and out all the time that we're not really aware of, because there's no technology to show it happening. But there isn't, because it's not fully understood. That it has been touched base on, but not fully understood.
Okay, so he's here as an energy form to help you understand that there are other energies out there that are real, but you just can't see them.
Yeah, and by moving things, they show that this is real, and that there's more power in things that we really know at this moment. If there's more power in things that we're not seeing, that things that we can, and like how we go about things in daily life, like things can be different. And that like things can be different.
Do you have any other guides there that you can see right now?
Yeah.
And who is there with you now?
Some female, looks almost like she's not on the ground, so she's like, it's almost like she hovers, and I don't know, I almost perceive it like it's almost like the people angels, or like like your Christian angel depiction, like almost like that, like your person with wings, and it's female, brown hair, big long dress.
And what is her name?
The one that comes in is Belle.
Belle?
Yeah.
So she's there with you now?
Yeah, and all she says is like guardian. She's a guardian.
She's a guardian. And where is she from?
All I gathered was like the afterlife.
The afterlife. So is she in like the astral plane in
Yeah.
that dimension?
Yeah.
So she's close to you then, like she's not from a higher dimension?
No.
Can you see any archangels there with you?
Yeah, Michael has always been here. I've always had Michael around me.
Mm-hmm.
He's like kept close watch and like like I said about the Archangel Razel was keeping tabs, but mainly through Michael. Like Michael's watched me the whole time, and as far as I understand, Razel gave me info.
Giving you info?
No, he gave me info. He gave me info. It's like a vortex of information that is like decoding slowly. Like it's like it decodes. Like I get like bits and pieces of information
Mm-hmm.
that like will keep coming and like decode, and like I understand more and more as time goes on. But it's really weird because it's like images. It's like a whole bunch of images that just like, I don't know. It's like in the back of my mind. It's not like up front.
So he gives you downloaded information? Are they upgrades or something? Or
God,
Do they-
no, it's like info. It's like information, but like energy information. I don't really understand it.
can you ask him why he gives you these?
It's a teaching. He said it was something like it was a lesson, like a downloaded lesson that unfolds while I'm continuing to live.
Is there a main purpose for that lesson? Is
Yeah.
there,
I'm supposed to there's teachings, like it's information that I'm supposed to like relay and say and teach and say and like tell.
And who are you supposed to relay those messages to?
Students.
Students? Can you ask him if this is part of your mission that you're supposed to be doing here?
Yeah, it's told me to listen from like the left hand side, and like to watch, like to keep an eye on things that people don't normally see.
And which archangel is this? Raziel, is that?
Yeah, so
Raziel?
and Michael stays to make sure that I'm protected and that I'm okay and I'm safe.
Hmm. So what's happening around you now then?
He's showing that there's like swirls of white light and like golden energy around me.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Like almost like cream color.
Mm-hmm. And it's around you.
And yellow.
Mm-hmm. Is Archangel Michael there now?
Yeah.
Can you ask him if he'd like to speak to me?
Yes.
Beautiful. Maybe you could just ask him if he would be able to start a body scan for you.
Is that okay?
He said, okay, thank you. So can you ask him if he'll speak to me directly?
Yep.
Beautiful. Thank you, Archangel Michael. And is it okay while this body scan is going on if I can ask you some of the questions that we have here today?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. And thank you for coming through so easily. Everybody actually that's here willing to speak today. We have a few concerns with the body scan, first of all, and I think that's the most important thing, is that Well, actually, which end are you scanning from?
Except from the back end.
From the back end, coming in from the top or the bottom? The head or the feet?
The head.
The head? Okay. One of the bigger concerns is the amount of energy that's running through my client the majority of the time. Can you please scan the adrenal glands and make sure they're functioning properly, and tell me if there's anything going on with that?
They're overactive due to anxious fear.
They're overactive, sorry, due to
Anxious fear.
anxious fear. Okay. Can you tell me why he has this issue with fear, actually? That kind of triggers this to start.
Perception.
Perception? Is there something that caused that in this lifetime or another lifetime that's instilled this fear into his being?
It's a related pattern of peer-to-peer conflicts that end up in negative results, or emotions, negative emotions.
So it's his perception of what's happening that's causing him to
No.
no?
Outside influences as well, that's his own. It's not really his, but more outside influence than anything.
Okay.
But due to the fact that his fear of perception, it's what he's taking in is more than what he needs to, and it's not good.
It's not good for him. Yeah, he seems to be very I don't want to say hyper, but very high energy. Is that not taxing on the body?
He's scared.
Yeah. Is there something that he can do that you can advise him that will help him from being triggered by this state of mind that's setting his body into this anxious mode?
We've already told him, and he's still afraid.
You've already told him, and he's
We've already told him, and he is still afraid. And he knows it. We've told him, and we've told him what to do, and we've told him again and again, and he's still afraid.
What's causing that fear?
Because he is still afraid. He's still afraid.
Is it justifiable though for
He
him?
doesn't agree with the situations, he doesn't agree with the terms, he doesn't like what's happening, and he doesn't like the contract. It's all of his, it's only him. When he comes to terms and changes it on his own terms, he changes his ideas and his mindset, he feels differently about his situations. When things are different in his head, things will be different for him in an overall health. It's all him. But he's allowing it, and things are bringing in that's attacking him, and he knows it. He's been warned about it. He's been told about it. He knows it's a big spiral. He knows it's a shitty stick to have happen. We've told him over and over, this is all him. He wants to keep pressing it and let it continue. That's him. We've told him, we've sent him help. We've told him exactly what to do. This isn't anything new to him.
Okay. So, okay.
It's ridiculous,
Do
but
you
we still continue to help him.
Do you see that any time soon, he's going to kind of have that breakthrough.
Yes.
Will this session not help open that gateway a little bit?
No.
No?
No. No.
Why is that?
Needless to say, he's very stubborn. Very, 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 very stubborn.
So what causes the stubbornness? Maybe we should try to get to the root of that.
He has patterns. He has rooted patterns, rooted past life, rooted blocks that only he is going to be able to overcome.
Can't they be cleared for him?
No, he has to overcome this. It's part of his destiny and his way to teach. The way he learns and the way he perceives it, he has to go through it. Nobody can do this for him but him. If we were able to, we would have done it a long time ago so he didn't have to go through this. We don't like seeing him suffer like this, but it's his own destiny and his own learning to go through. We don't feel it's fun. It sucks. We don't want to see him go through it, but he picked it. He wouldn't have had it any other way.
Yeah. Is it going to help him on his spiritual ascension?
Most definitely, which
Yeah.
is why we have to do this. We can't have it any other way. We didn't want this for him. We picked other ways, but he had no other choices. He was stubborn. His pride put him through this. As sad as it is, we cry for him, we weep. Nothing we can do though. We felt we've done everything. We don't know much more to do. He's stubborn.
So what's it going to take? It's just him changing his
It's
mindset?
only him.
Okay. Well,
Well, we hope if we talk through him, maybe he'll realize it while we talk through him.
yeah. This is sometimes where the breakthrough comes through. That's what I was meaning before. Sometimes during these sessions,
Well, we'll do whatever it takes to make him understand and help him. We're only here for him. We love him.
yeah,
We picked this guy.
you picked him?
We picked this guy.
Yeah. So what is his actual mission here on Earth? What is
This
his...
guy's a helper.
Yeah.
Dude, we picked this guy. We picked this guy.
How is he supposed to be helping?
He's supposed to give his energies. We keep fueling him and we're supposed to help him. He knows it. He doesn't like the burden though. He thinks he's burdened from this whole situation. Because he picked it. He
thinks...
didn't have to come here. He didn't have to do these things. He didn't have to go through any of this. He could have stayed away. He felt that when he heard this plea that he had to. He really did love this planet and he watched it for a very, 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 very long time. To know that it would go through demise and such turmoil, he made sure that he wanted to come here and do everything he could. He really doesn't understand this place a lot, and it really, really does affect him that, you know, people could be so horrible to each other.
Mm-hmm. Is it his first time here?
No, he's the seventh.
His seventh?
He doesn't come here often. We made sure that we would only send him when we needed to.
Where is he from? Where's his original home base, so to speak?
It wasn't lying when he said he came from Arcturus. He was born from that energy.
Arcturus? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's from that sun.
Can you explain the 5-point star that he was talking about?
That's his team. We sent them to.
That's his team?
Yes.
The ones that are always with him?
Yes.
Okay, he was telling me about, oh gosh, he called it a star above the crown. I forget what he called it.
It's not lying. They're in formation of a star formation.
Yeah, no, sorry, the soul star. Are you able to open that for him?
That's where his team resides. They've always stayed in his soul star.
Okay, so he was telling me that some people have it open and some don't. Is his open?
That is correct. His has always been, but it's blocked.
What's blocking it?
His team's blocking it till he's ready because he was fearful, and in order to send the information that they have for him, he has to stop damaging his small intestine, 'cause that needs to be functional in order for it to go through. Every times they've tried, they've caused more damage, and it was damage that he had set in that it was just a bad chemical reaction and situations that caused him to have more pain, and this process was not meant to be painful for him or have any situation that he had, but because of the stress levels that he's under and what he was digesting, it was mostly what he ingested that caused him issues and situations. Then it was just a bad chemistry. It caused his body almost to be diminished, and he almost died from it. This was not any of the intentions for this host. Like, we only wanted good things for him, and he suffered. We only wanted to see him progress, and it was like he was failing. We didn't want to see him die, so we made sure that we did everything we could to send him all the help that he needed to survive. And he succeeded, and we were happy that he succeeded, because we had perceived where he didn't, and we had him influenced and known that these situations would have affected him, and his whole entire life that he has would have been affected. And if any of these situations had been different in the past, the whole outcome of what we sent him for would have been different. And that's not what we wanted, and it wasn't in his contract.
Can you scan his intestines to make sure they're healed? Like, I know I have to ask certain things. So are you able to, during the scan, make sure that everything is functioning properly there? And any previous damage has been healed? Scars and things like that?
No,
No?
no,
You can't?
no.
Why?
It's not part of his contract. We have to go within contract. He has to learn certain things, that how he has to run his body, that he has to understand that the body functions a certain way,
Mm-hmm.
and if he goes against it, that it will be consequential, and that he'll suffer consequences for doing things that damage his body.
Okay,
These are things that are part of his contract to understand, because it's part of his life teachings that if you don't treat the body a certain way, you will have consequences for damaging it. And if you want to achieve a certain level of understanding, you have to have your body functioning perfectly the way that it's meant to. And if you're doing things like putting outside influential things that damage the body, you will suffer the consequences for having that happen. And he didn't understand diet at all. And without having understanding how the body functions, we felt that if he didn't understand this, those teachings wouldn't be there. So we had to go through these certain tests and quiz and information that he had to understand and learn, that if he didn't, it would have just, he would have gone within contract.
Okay, so he needs to be in the right mindset then of
That is
understanding for personal healing then.
That is correct.
And will you, if he changes his diet, I know he's been working on it. Does he still need to shift in that department for
He'll
healing?
always shift, because it's literally the way that he buys his food, and where and what and how he digests it, and everything he eats, and the way, the time frame, hours, that just everything that he's doing is just, there's certain things that aren't working and that are working.
Can you help him with finding the right information to help him get on the right track with that?
He has guides to help him for this, and he doesn't utilize them when he's been shown how to. We've told him all this information. He hasn't utilized any of it.
Okay, so I hope he's going to listen to this tape a few times then, and that will help him with the healing then. Is there
He doesn't understand the context of what he's trying to do with the information that he's asked for. We can't give him any more information until he understands what he's asked for. All we're here to do is help him, not do things for him.
Okay, that's fair. He had mentioned about 3 types of vision. Can you expand on that a little bit? He was saying ocular, and there's I forget the second one.
Within the light spectrum, there's all different kinds of visual perspectives, and the one that he's perceiving is the one that we helped him to best perceive us.
And
He's
what,
not lying about the situations that he went through. We worked this out and had orchestrated it so that he would understand that we are real and that
Mhm.
we're not just some fake thing that came out of some stupid book.
yeah, many of us know you're real. But for
Not
people,
enough.
oh, I know. But for people to
At one point, the
understand,
whole human race knew that there was angels and that we were here to orchestrate, to work things, to make sure life had gone according. What happened?
what did happen? I don't know.
The veil was destroyed. There was no such thing as a veil. But as humans understand a veil, there was no veil. And this caused fear of being or not being. We don't really understand what happened ourselves, but we're doing everything to fix this.
Is there not some kind of covering over the third eye, the pineal gland, that stops us from seeing through?
No, understanding of knowledge is what was diminished. You guys do not understand things that you should, and that's what's destroying your planet. How you go about it as human race, you are not perceiving things you should. And because of your lack of perception, you followed guidelines that are destroying yourselves.
Well, how do we get ourselves out of that predicament when we have no
Most
control?
of you do when you try to go through the natural pathways and you meditate. Most people do not, and they need to.
So then there needs to be more meditation?
Be still. They teach be still.
Mhm.
It's the easiest thing that humans could do is be still, and they do not do it. We have hope, though.
Well, there's a lot of people that are trying to find their way right now. Many people seeking information, which is why these sessions are so valuable when you come through, especially archangels and when Jesus comes through. And, you know, it's amazing the information we can learn.
We love you.
But thank you. I think a lot of us love you guys too.
We know.
You know, but we do want to learn. So when you can share information that can, you know, even a little tidbit of something can just cause a ripple and
We're
change
not
so.
here to destroy the fabrics of how you understand. We're here to help. We're not here to do things for you. If we were to tell you everything in this moment, what do you think would happen? There would be no point to things. We would all have to go through a process of learning.
So what would be your biggest message then for humanity coming through as Archangel Michael, who many people pray to and call upon for help and guidance? Like you're here right now speaking. What would be your best advice you could give us?
To love each other and love that you all love each other. Show love, spread love, care for one another. You're all here together to be learning a process that you're to be together. You're all to be together. You all end up as one. We all end up as one.
So love is the biggest, and we hear that a lot. And I just don't know if some people understand that.
That's their process. They're here to learn.
Yeah, I know.
Everything is on its own level of understanding to learn. There would be no universe contained within us to be in it if there wasn't anything here for us to learn from. There's an outside of the box as opposed to being in it. We can go outside the box. You cannot. We usually step in and watch you from a distance. Your understanding of us is not fully understanding. But you cannot possibly understand us from the possibility of being a human. Your energies would not reside it, which is why we watch you from a distance and we show you and teach you and love you. You are awesome beings. We're all awesome beings. We're just here to show you and teach you and love you, to show you that you are to be something more.
And how does the outlook look
Beautiful.
for humanity?
Beautiful.
There's so many people worried about things not turning out
It's all
well.
part of a process.
Yeah.
We're all here to teach you to love each other. The more that you understand it in the living, within what you understand is of death. You spend more time in death than you do in living. This is a place to understand and learn. The more that you learn when you're not here, it still adds to when you're here when you're not here. We all want you to understand that we're here for love, and that even though what you're perceiving may be painful, the end result that you look back on isn't in pain. You look at it as love. I know this may seem very confusing to understand, but this is all part of the process that we are to be one.
Yeah. Did everybody come here to like help each other learn the process?
Yes, but not all is what you think. They're like helping each other. You're all on different processes. You're all here to teach each other, but in some terms it's not positive, it's negative. And there is a process that we're here to help because something didn't happen correctly. There's a rip, and because this rip, some things come through that shouldn't. And
What kind of rip do you mean? What do you
God
refer?
had a rip.
I'm
There's
sorry.
a tear. There's almost like a scar. Or like
On where?
in reality.
In reality. So there was a rip in our reality, like
That's
a tear.
correct.
And what happened because of that?
A fight, a battle that we started between ourselves. Not all of us angels and all of us were archangels that were good, that we all started off as good, but some of us, we didn't see eye to eye, we changed, we were different. That's why there's a fight here. Like we battle fights that you can't see, that some can see, but others, the most majority can't see. And if you guys could see the fights that we battle, wow.
And why are you fighting for something?
Yes, we fight for humanity. We fight for the existence of humanity. You think you're the top of the food chain and you're not. You guys have things that are attacking you and you don't understand it. And you blame each other or yourselves.
Is that, many of us understand, or we feel we understand that we're being manipulated in a way that lowers our frequency. Being controlled, it lowers our energy so that other entities can benefit from our low energy.
That's correct, but not exactly what you're contexting. And it's an understanding that they need bonding energy to bond to. And because you're consisted of two different types of energies, they need that energy that's of what you'd understand as your negative energy. It's a grounding energy for them to coexist, and without it they can't exist. So they need it to sustain.
Wow.
Because this planet has lots of this energy, it is sustained that it's in the near, not layers down into the surface of the planet, they can stay. And that's sustainable there. And they stay there because it was sustainable. They were attracted to this planet because of it. And because of that, the human body needed that energy source in order to mimic what it needed to grow. Because a positive and a negative source had to be worked. And the two of them needed to coexist on the surface in order to have a human host, in order to grow their energy the way it needs to. And because of all of this, there is a blend of us. There's two different kinds of us. Some of us are not like the others, and we don't see the things the same way. We just don't understand each other, from what I understand. But I don't understand why they did what they did and why they're doing what they're doing. I mean, I don't see why you would want to destroy something so beautiful, but they don't see it that way, and they feel like they need you or they hate you, and they need you, but they hate you, and it doesn't make sense to us, because for something that you would need, why wouldn't you love something that you need? It's very confusing to us, but this is why we fight them, because we don't understand them, and there's a constant war. We just want the war to end.
And who are they? Are they like angels
Light.
that are no?
It's light that's no longer light. It's the opposite effect of light. It's the opposite of life that we understand it to be. And we don't understand why they are the way they are, because we do not need human hosts to understand or sustain our energies as they do. So we wouldn't even understand why they'd want to regress. When they're not going forward, they're moving backwards.
People think that, like, from what you've explained, that was a beautiful explanation of what we're all trying to figure out here. But many people feel like that energy you're talking about are like archons or reptilians, or they have a...
It's not.
It's a race or something.
It's not. It's not a race in itself, it's just an energy. It's a living energy that has a bonding and a form and an opinion and a consciousness that still has opinion to its consciousness. But it is not moving forward, it's moving backwards.
Is it, I don't know why black hole came to mind there. Almost like when there was creation, there was like a bang out of nowhere, I guess. It's almost like they're going back to that. It's going backwards. That's what it seems like. The way you describe that there, that
It's not that they're going backwards.
they're regressing or whatever.
It's not they're going backwards. To be honest, it is the fact that they're just like us, but not growing forward. They're not growing.
They're stuck, kind of.
They're using energies to sustain themselves when they don't need to. But because of their lower self, their lower understanding, they're lacking.
Are they not connected to God?
Yes, they are. But they're a different type of energy source than what we started to originate as. They started out as us and they changed. They're just not us. They're different. It's like if you've seen something that was diluted and just their understanding is like their energy that would be more positive and beautiful. It's like they don't care and they have diluted and they have become negative. Their thoughts, their perceptions, everything that they need to sustain, it's like they need more to sustain.
Is there like a, where we serve God or we're from God, do they have a different ruler, so to speak? Have they fallen under a different...
No.
No?
No. Contracts. How I spoke earlier of contracts, it's like this is their contract. Their set frame and their structure is meant to be like this.
Okay.
They were like us. Not like me, but like us.
And were we all angels at one time?
No.
No?
No.
Am I still speaking with Archangel Michael?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So many of us that are on Earth here now, are we just from different many civilizations, or are we all kind of angels coming here to try and learn and help? And
The human race is not angel. They are human. It is a different makeup structure of energy.
so like my client here, I don't want to say the name, heard the call to come, but he's now in a human form. But was he not angelic before?
No.
Or Arcturian, or...
He was Arcturian, not angelic. His two sons are angelic energies that had changed. They decided to take on contracts to be human form. There's not so many angels that become human form. They go through great deals of extracting data, extracting their energies, and they really downgrade in order to be in that form. Not all humans will be angel, and only ones that have been angel that take a contract to become human go back to being angel.
How does the average person know really where they're from? You know? Because not everybody here is human. Many that have come to help are from other places. So how do we truly know where we're from? You know?
There is a material that comes from the center of your being. That material resides on whatever planet that you resided from. You only have one origin in the universe, in this universe.
How do you find out your true origin then?
Ask, we will be happy to let you know. We will be happy to inform you of where your origin's from and where you're going. What sort of output that you're here to make amends from, and what exactly you fit in this piece of puzzle.
I think I need to have a session myself to find that out. Some of us can't, well, some people they ask, they talk to their inner self, but can't hear.
Yes.
They can't hear the answer.
Yes,
You know?
that's correct. Again, contracts. There's all contracts to what you can and can't do. We have set guidelines so that we can and can't do. These set guidelines are from the Creator. The Creator has set you into motion so that certain situations will unfold the way they're meant to.
Okay. Well, wow, that's been really amazing hearing all this coming from you. Thank you.
You really need to know one more thing though, and that we are all from the Creator. We all return to the Creator. Know that we are all here on destiny. We all run through our own course, but this is all predetermined.
So we're all from Creator, and then are we like a spark from Creator that lands on a planet, kind of, and that's our origin?
No.
Okay, because you said that we all come from one origin. I guess that's God then.
Correct. We all come from Creator, but at set time frames that you are to be created from the Creator and our offspring, but you return back to. We all return back to the creation
Right.
that we came from.
Okay. So how do people then, like, end up being like Arcturian or Syrian or from Andromeda? You know what I mean?
One planet, it births an energy source that comes from the core. That piece of core stays within the client or within within the host, with the energy source. So whatever life form that you are being, that energy source that comes from the core comes from whatever planet it originated from, its energy source. It holds a chunk of it and stays. It's not something that's a material that you can hold that's physical. It's something that is energetic. It's at the first layer of what your energy would come from, and it spirals from that. If we were to strip you down layer from layer, your original source of what you are is that chunk of material that is from the original planet you originated from. This is how other beings can tell what source you come from and where you're going.
That sounds so confusing. When we all come from Creator, but we all have,
A creation point.
yeah.
We
Okay.
also all have an end point that we are to return to the Creator. This is where our contracts start and our contracts end.
Okay. Wow. I think that's the most detailed I've ever gotten on that. That's kind of cool. A little confusing, but cool. Okay, so there's a few questions that he has, and I don't know if you'll be able to answer them, but let me just check the 20. Do you mind answering a couple of questions for him?
Yes.
Thank you. Well, we talked about the getting over the fear. He wants to know the easiest method that he can use with his team to recover lost items. How can he work with his team?
We're showing him how to use the map with his pendulum dowsing that he understands has been shown. If he is creating a map of where he's looking, we can help him to find where it is by moving the stone or whatever thing he's using. Usually he uses something that swings, that doesn't have a stone. So usually with a stone we'd be able to work with that better. But for some reason he doesn't like working with them when he does these techniques. So we've just been moving a string whenever he uses whatever he's been using.
Okay.
So if he creates a map, we can move the map by using whatever he has in front of him.
That's cool. That's a very good way for people to. Will all our teams work with us like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Good.
but unfortunately the trust is not there, and the fact that there's a lack of trust in the intuitive sense, they do not go with it, and they second guess themselves and think the item is not in the location that we're helping them with.
Yeah.
Due to the second guessing, it's more of a negative influence, and that doesn't help us when we're here to be positive and work with you.
Yeah. It's so amazing like for people listening to this, that when you do trust your intuition, how amazing things can unfold when you listen to your team and you don't doubt what you're hearing. Like really.
It's easy to doubt with your perception lies to you, or if you don't understand that your perception is not guiding you every piece of information. That all the information that you lack because of your overactive brain, you miss so much. So many things happen right around you that you miss.
Yeah.
It's almost sad that you don't perceive these things because so much life happens around you that you would have no idea is even there. And it gets neglected. And these things, honestly, they do not deserve to be neglected. They deserve to be treated like you do. Just because you are the most dense form doesn't give you the right to be the only thing that has say of what's happening in the form of space and time you're existing in. You should be understanding of what's been happening everywhere in the space you're occupying, especially because if you can influence and destroy it, you can harm things you do not even see. This is the most important thing for us to be teaching the humanity in this time, because if these things happen that you're destroying, things and energies that you do not understand, you can affect more than what you'll ever understand.
Yeah.
And that will be a burden on you. We do not want to see the human race to be burdened for destruction. We're here to see you grow and be beautiful and loving.
Yeah. There's one thing I can put like a visual to what you were just saying there. There was a documentary made a little while ago about when they released wolves back into Yellowstone Park, and how everything changed when the wolves were integrated back into that system. How the vegetation changed and the animals that lived there changed. Everything just shifted. Even the riverbed over time changed because the wolves were entered back into that environment. So if people were to watch that, they'd maybe understand a bit more about what you were just saying there, and how something can make such a huge difference when you add it or take it away for the things that you don't see. Like, you would never expect a riverbed to change because wolves were put back in that environment. But the whole chain of everything interacted differently because of the wolves being back.
That's correct. Due to the energy sources that's around it. It may be not the fact of just the animal, biological creature that is released, but how it affects the overall nature
Right.
of the atmosphere of what is around it.
Yeah.
Just how if you take 3 different entities, they will change the atmosphere if you added one more.
Yeah. Are you okay? Take a moment there. I'm going to just touch your arm, okay? And when you come back, Archangel Michael will still be here. Okay?
Well, that was cool. I was like, I'm still here.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. He's cool. And we'll thank him for sticking by too.
I'm still here.
You're still here. You're very cool, Archangel Michael. I
Well,
must say.
thank you very much.
Thank you for showing yourself up above that mountain in Italy. So many people love that photograph that I captured with you there. It was so amazing.
I'm happy they found it beautiful.
Yeah, it's an amazing shot. Like, really, you're huge. Compared to that huge mountain, I was blown away when I saw that. Anyway, okay, we'll get back here.
If you make the choice to make a wrong decision of something that will inflame your body and cause changes to your body, these are all changes he's made decisions of.
Okay. And then we kind of pay the consequences then.
We only love him.
Yeah. He has another question here. How can he recall his Egyptian magic? And my question is, should he?
He should.
He should? Okay.
Yes, he should.
What was it that he was able to do before? And how can he access it?
He is only a channel. He channeled other beings that were able to do work that he could not. We're not at full liberty to explain, but in honest truth, he was able to do things that he did destructively, and it caused him to have sacrifices. Like, he made sacrifices that he had decisions that he could have made else and made differently. He suffered these consequences in the past, and the only reason why he felt that it was necessary was because he was under the influence that it was for a good cause.
Okay. All right. So he should access it again, though.
Yes, he should. But with the terms that are different, times are different, and his understanding of what he needs to be done is different. So understanding what he knows then now would be more beneficial to move forward with, because any kinds of subsequential actions that he would take using the information, if he was to harm anybody the way that he did in that past life, the way that he had harmed people in the past, he would be suffering a great deal of consequences like he did. We understand he would never go through that again.
Okay.
He would never want to harm people the way that he did, and he would never, ever, ever, ever want to put himself, his soul, through those situations again.
Okay. Did he actually live back in the Egyptian days?
Yes, he did.
That was another incarnation
Yes,
he
he
had?
did.
And who was he back then?
He was a priest.
Oh, he was a priest.
Yes, he was.
Wow. Okay.
His role as that priest was to implement authority. The authority that he upheld was that there was only one situation that was to be upheld, and that was under the Pharaoh's terms. If he didn't abide by the Pharaoh, they would put him to subject justice. He didn't want to subject to justice that the Pharaoh was going to put him through, so he'd rather put other people to suffer for what the Pharaoh wanted. He
Okay.
felt that it was the situations that he had no other choice. But some of these subsequential things he did was set people on fire. He burnt people with the powers that he had, with the skills that he had acquired from working with his team.
Okay. Has any of that, that life that he lived there and how that affected his soul, has any of that come forward into this life that could be affecting him now?
Most definitely. He's paying a sacrifice, or he's paying a consequence because of what he did. We wouldn't want to say it's sacrifice, but he's sacrificing a lot of his time because of the situations to getting karma. His bad karma that he created, he's got to pay dues for. And all that he's got to pay dues for, he owes. He knows that he owes up. And the fact that he owes for the things he did wrong, he feels he has terms to change these consequences. He wants to rewrite his karma from his understanding,
Okay.
because he felt that he had suffered so many when his time of afterlife with that life, he felt he wasn't necessary, or he wasn't adequate enough to continue with being growth. He actually went and suffered. He became one of the opposites of what you would see us as.
Okay.
He wasn't angel, but he wasn't devil either. But he did end up going to hell, and he understood that. Because the consequences of what he had done to other people, because he had ended lives that were too short, he ended up doing things that he didn't have to, and because of the situations of the consequences and the choices he made, he himself understood that he deserved to be punished. A lot of his life now, he deserves that punishment that he got because he understood that this is his karmic debt pattern that he had to correct.
Wow.
As much as he understands that it wasn't fun, he understands that it was the fact that he had to rewrite his wrongs, and that at some point in history he'd have to do this down the road. And for all the turmoil that he caused in the life that he had in Egypt, back when there was Egyptian pyramids, and those were just being constructed, he had helped with the constructions of them and shown that this is how human was supposed to be, that they were more powerful than what they were demonstrating. And that with such power from forces that were not understood at that time, he was still using them and having manipulated time and space. And because he was able to manipulate and show people that he was more powerful, they deemed him a priest and they made him powerful. And because he had felt this ego power, he felt that with these situations of having this power, he was more important and that other people were less important. And because he had felt that because with this power that was not his, he was inferior, and because of that inferiority, he ended lives. He suffered because he ended lives that he was inferior, and his ego was not adjusted to being adequate, to being part of being positivity. So at that life, in that point when he had been devised, he had deceived and found himself evil. He did not stay this and would never ever go back to these places. Once he perceived that there was such thing as hell, he had to understand he would never ever want to return. So in anything that he's ever understood, it was to never ever ever do wrong.
Wow. Is there, you're saying that he experienced hell. Does everybody experience that the same way, or is it different
No,
for everybody?
hell is different for everybody because the situations and everything that you do in your contract, it is in different terms in the contract that if this is where you're to be, this is part of your learning process. And these places aren't meant to be perceived as the worst place on earth or the worst places that you could be. There are far worse places in the universe to be, and that these places here are more or less a holding cell for you to understand what you had done. Everything that's constructed of these places, they're constructed because they want to be the opposite of what we are. So, unfortunately, because you're not atop of what you would consider a food chain, you are still being utilized as part of a source that generates these things to exist, and they need you to exist. So in order to have an atmosphere of their existence, they still create a plane for you to return to so that you may be utilized for their source.
Is there any way to get out of that? Like that's the real...
No.
How do we get through that back to Creator if we're being used?
It's all part of a process that we all need to be helping each other. You don't understand that even though you perceive evil as evil, you're actually helping evil to exist, because it needs to still be in existence in order to be. Until it understands that its sequence and its time to being of what it is to change, they will continue to stay the same, or they will continue to change as a willing or unwilling. If they're willing to change, they will continue to, but unwilling, it will not, it will just regress. This is why it is still existence.
It seems like it's a never-ending
We still have a brother
battle.
of sister, we still have a sister brother that we consider not male or female, but we consider it to be, and it is still one of us. We've only been here to help, to see it come through, because it came here in hate and spite. All we want to do is see that our brothers and sisters grow.
And who are you referring to, saying brothers and sisters?
The one that you think that is the evil things that consist of this world.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
As I said, they're just like us, but we don't see eye to eye.
Yeah, it's like siblings sometimes.
No, it's not like siblings. This is different.
Well, in respect to sometimes when you're from the same family, you don't always see eye to eye.
But we're all from the same family.
Yes. Okay.
It's different.
Okay. He would like to know if he has any other talents or gifts that he's unaware of that he could be utilizing.
Yes, most definitely.
And what would those be?
If you were to give him a number of 1 to 100, he's only using 7 of the skills that he has out of 100.
Wow. So what would be the best one that you would suggest that he work on? Or
We would suggest the one that we've already offered him with, which is the one that he has understood as Reiki. This is really just a term for a helper that we've sent him. The name is just a name.
so it's the energy, like I know we went through our training together and he's very good at his skill, and he's not utilizing that right now.
He is a channel. He's always been a channel. He's always utilized it. He just doesn't perceive it the same way.
So what do you suggest for that? Should he be stepping back into doing?
Always done this. He was always channeling. He's always been utilizing what we've given him. But his lack of understanding of what he's meant to do and where he's going in his direction for what we're helping him with. He's got clouded judgment as to what exactly he's meant to do.
Yes.
And this is all part of his process. This was all part of his contract that we set for him.
That he would be confused?
Yes.
What is the purpose for him being confused, though?
It's all part of his personal growth to be stronger and better. He's our champion that we chose. He is a certain hero that we wanted you to understand. He ends up being very well known. He's already been informed on how he is what you would call a historian.
He's been informed he's a historian?
Yes, as you've had key people, a number of figures in your history that you understand as humans. He is one of them that you keep down in your books that you understand as changing fate.
And that's from our history?
That is correct.
And who was he?
It's not who was he, it's who he's going to be.
Oh, and he will be part of upcoming history.
That is correct.
Yeah. Wow.
It's not so much of what is here, but the fact that he is in multiple universes doing different things. He has come to the understanding that because of all these different multiverses, the fact that he himself here can influence himself in another universe. He's understood that linking universes of himself and helping himself through thought and how powerful the mind is, that aiding himself in all universes across the board, he was able to give himself energies that came from different places.
Do we all have that ability?
Yes, you do.
How do we access that? How do
Simply in your meditations, if you were to implement the fact that you have other yous in different places, all the yous could help you. You're all here together.
That's very cool. Is that a difficult thing to do?
No, it isn't. The same way that you manifest or you ask, this is exactly the same way. He started to understand it when he was ill, and he realized that if he was to piggyback energies, his own energies would be more superior than somebody else's, because the signature would be the same. Just because it's a different universe doesn't mean that God understands you're in the same places. You're all part of the same Creator as we are, and we all help each other.
So could that be the same thing as, like, say you're you're going to do something that you're not the greatest at, that you have to run a mile, but you're not an athletic person. Can we say, can I
There's
please?
still a universe where you may be a perfectly fine athlete that is comparable to other athletes of that caliber, but you here is not even substantially equivalent to.
Right.
But you could attribute your same attributes from there into here.
So we could just call it forward.
That is correct.
That's what I started doing lately. Can I please have the aspect of me that's really good at this?
That is correct. If you actually implement that is from a universe, from the multiverse that you are better at than less at, you can implement this into your energies.
Wow.
And by your thought patterns, you can incorporate this. It's how this works. If you were to picture an apple, and the apple getting smaller and smaller and smaller, or larger and larger and larger, you may actually end up with an apple in front of you that is small.
Wow. Is that similar to, like, trying to understand that? There's these little wooden dolls where there's a doll inside of a doll inside of a doll, and it's a wooden Dutch kind of toy, I guess. So there's like a inside of one, there's another one, and then there's another one inside of that one, and they get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Or bigger and bigger, depending which way you look at it. Is that what you're trying to say there? With the apple?
No, this is different.
Okay, I'm confused then. Can you explain that again?
That is a physical item, and that's a mental item. This is an item that's of the mind, that gives concentrated energy.
Right, and I mean, I'm using that as a metaphor for the symbolism of what I was describing there, and applying that to what you were saying in the mind.
I understand. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So we really have many multiple selves that we can call on
Yes,
to help
you are
us.
layered.
Wow, that's very, very cool.
And yes, from what you mean by the doll being layered,
Yes.
as a bigger layer to a smaller layer,
Yeah.
and you maybe being in the middle layer as a larger layer or a smaller layer.
Right.
But this is not what I mean by having an apple that is smaller or larger. If you envision an apple that's smaller or larger, that grows smaller or then larger, smaller and larger, smaller and larger, smaller and larger, it implements an apple that is a multiple, or it can be different sizes.
Okay. Wow. Well, I think that's something that people are going to really kind of tap
If
into.
you take an apple in front of you that's physical, and if you visualize the apple to be larger or smaller, you can implement the size of the apple from actually being perceived to being larger or smaller.
So manifesting it
That is correct.
in a different way.
Manifesting it with your energy of the mind can implement how it's actually affected physically.
Wow, that's big. Like that's a big thing for people to tap into. Because that could change a lot of things.
But because of the restricted format of how you see things, a lot of that will contradict how you see the implementing effect.
Okay.
If you know that the apple can't grow, the apple will not grow.
But if you think it can grow, it will.
That is correct.
If you trust that it will grow,
If
it
you
will.
trust that your team will grow the apple will grow.
Wow. Okay.
With no trust with your team, you cannot implement anything and nothing will change.
So we really need to start tapping into and trusting our teams more. Okay. So if it's okay, I want to just, there's just a couple more questions here I want to ask, but they're private, so I'm going to turn the camera off. Is Archangel Michael still available to answer the questions?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to just shut the camera off for a second. All right, so as we maybe finish up here today, is there anything else that you would like to say to my client? Any advice you'd like to give him, overall, general advice, or any information you feel he should know?
I think in order for him to understand exactly what he was coming for here, he's most importantly wanted to understand how exactly his guide Baruch had moved stones. He had understood this and he had informed a friend, and he actually had lost this friend, and so he felt, due to telling him, still afraid. We don't want him to be when he leaves. We want him to understand that this is all for good reasons and that this was meant to happen.
What was the purpose you brought him here for today?
He was meant to hear all of these things so that he understands that there is a power that he has, and that he does have a very powerful mind, and that the strength that he has, all of the team that's sent to help him, that he understands was all here to do the work that was meant to be done. A lot of the things that he was shown, he thinks that it's all up to him, and that is incorrect. He is only a channel. He is only one person who's supposed to help with the doorman. The doorman does most of the work, as all the other beings do too. It's just one conscious being that's just implementing what to do. He's taking on the whole burden as if it's all his job, and this is not his job. His job is just to open a portal and create space, just to have a place to put everything that needs to be.
Okay.
His understanding of how he moves stones, it's not him that's moving the stones. It's not him that's moving anything. The only thing that he is moving is energy in the atmosphere so that other things can work and manipulate the atmosphere. His understanding is that this is all up to him and that he has to do something, and that's not correct. None of this is up to him.
I've heard that before come through from the collective, that we're not in control of anything.
That is correct. You are not. The only thing you are here for is just to be bystanders, to be the ones moving. The energies move itself. You're just conduits.
So
But you are all very important to be there, because if you were not here as conduits, the energies would not be able to route. They wouldn't be able to go anywhere and be physical. We all need bodies, we all need you, and we need you to help. But we need you because if there was no you, we wouldn't be able to fight our fight with our kind. And that I mean by the ones that are progressing, the ones that are degressing.
Archon, did you say?
No, our kind.
Oh, our kind.
Not the archangels particular, but just angel, the ones that are not angel anymore.
Okay. So in essence, when we really don't have free will here then, or do we?
We do have free will, but you don't. If you can understand that. I know that sounds ridiculous.
It kind of does.
Your destiny is to do the things that you're meant to do. Your contracts are your destiny. But your fate and how you choose that is really what you're here to do. If you were to turn left instead of right, there's still a place where you turn left, and there's still a place where you turn right.
Right.
It's just not what you're perceiving. Because of the multiverse, there is a place to be here and a place to be there. But your place is to be in that place that you meant to be or need to be.
Okay. Wow. Is there anything that you would like to say, or any advice you'd like to give to humanity or anybody that watches this video if we post it? This has been a ton of great information coming through today.
Love each other. You're all here to work together. Even in spirit, when you pass, you're all meant to be a collective. One soul still works with 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. You all work together in a cluster. Anybody that's channeled a cluster knows this. I know of clusters before. He's understood that there is a collective voice with one master with several slaves. You're not here to be set as slaves, but you're all here to work together with one voice that you choose to have more opinion that says more over the rest of you. There's always a captain to the team, and pretty much eventually there'll be one captain for all of us.
And who would that captain be?
Our captain is the Creator.
Excellent. Wow.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is there anything else before you go that
Know that we love you,
Thank you.
and that your race is beautiful, and don't ever see yourselves as evil or ugly. Don't ever perceive yourselves as these things, because you're not. Perceive yourself as the greatest. You are an amazing race.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming through so loud and clear today for us for this session.
Thank you.